Hey, it's Randaroo. So I've been working on something again. Yeah, me. Uh, and I want to share it because I'm really excited about this one. I have been searching for ways that I can make it more convenient for my customers. Okay, I want them to have convenience over commitment when they are shopping with me. I want to provide them with a personal touch, but I do not want to overwhelm myself with having to do too much over and over and over again. So, for my purposes, I need something that will work for parties. I will need something that works for fundraisers. I need something that will work for new promotions or product launches, things like that. I need something that I can very easily grab and send. Okay? My life is too crazy to sit down and design something every single time I need something. So I decided I was going to give this whole scroll party thing a shot. And I went over to my lovely Canva. I love my Canva. And I opened up a web page. And I'm going to show you guys today how I have mine set up and the reasons for it and how to make it link to your personal website. So you can create your own, or I might even be nice and share this too and see what happens. But yeah, I'm excited about it. It's looking really good. I had a moment where I almost abandoned it. It is mostly done, but I will show you guys what I did and how I did. Oh, I'm falling! Okay, we're back upright again. That was scary. That almost fell on my face. Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how to set it up, and hopefully we have no more technical difficulties and I don't bump any more cords and pull things down. It's one of those days. Chaos. I thrive in it.
All right, here we go. So I have opened today my scroll party. I have opened a tab to my personal website, and I have a blank website template in Canva open. Okay, so first things first, I will walk you through this scroll party and its setup. If you look, I have 25 pages of stuff. It's big. All right. You'll notice that each one of these pages has a label. These labels are very, very important in the web page. Um, they help you when you download so that you know which page is which. If you only need to download select pages, but more so than that, when you publish this so that your customers can view it, this will help them navigate through the entire thing. So you are going to want to make sure that you put labels on each one of your pages. And you'll notice that my pages look an awful lot like the tabs in our website over here, if I click the button. So they all have pretty much the same labels, okay? And that's because I want it to be cohesive for when they go from this link over to the website to check out. So you can think of this as kind of like an online magazine for yourself and your business if you want. Just it highlights the products, okay? And whichever products you choose to share. And in this case, I chose to do the entire catalog because I'm a crazy, crazy lady. But that's why I have this web page open, is because I want to show you how I plan on taking this entire thing and using bits and pieces of it for select things. Like say I want to have a fundraiser and I just need information about the unplugged stuff because I'm just doing, you know, flowers and scent packs. And I can pull this and make one. That easy, just a copy. Okay, that's why I did this. So I'm going to start here on the home page. When I double click it, it opens up, and you are going to notice that we have our usual buttons up here across the top of the page. But we also have these new buttons down the side. And these new buttons are for the sections. Yes, my son?
Bugs need to warm up. It's chilly in this room. So do you give him a blankie?
Okay, I'm back. My life. Apparently there's a cold child, and the other one thinks she needs a blanket. I think she's big enough to get it herself. I mean, she is like 15 and all. So, down this side, you have a new set of buttons. These buttons are for the sections that you can add in your web page template. Whereas this up here will add pages. See how they all say add page, delete page, duplicate page? But down here, it's hide section, duplicate section, delete section, add section. This is different. Okay, scroll down here. And as you can see, this is long, right? Because there's a section and there's a section. Okay, it has multiple sections under it. And then if you keep scrolling here, I have a welcome page. This I'm still working on. Its intent is to be kind of a welcome for anybody who's hosting a party, or if it's a fundraiser or something to that effect, where I can put the information for that particular event into it. Okay, and there's the other section, add your host or info fundraiser information here. And then the third page is your consultant. I personally, when I change this, I will probably put my name up here. That's just me. And it will be followed by, like, you know, fragrance consultant or whatever. And I have just a basic little template here to sit with the picture for you to put your information. And then if you want, you can add your bio there. And if you don't want it, you can delete the section. You don't have to use it. Warmer of the month, I always like to highlight this. My customers really like the warmer of the month. The scent of the month is normally a big hit. So, especially for me, some of them, they really have my heart. I wish they'd be in the catalog. So I just have like a little flyer page here. Says the warmer of the month, that it's 10% off all month long. I have the scent there. And down here I have a little click here to shop, and I will show you guys what I plan on doing with all these spaces that look like you say can click on. Just some little pictures to help make it a little bit more full. And I don't 100% know I'll be keeping that because I've changed a lot of stuff since I made that. For new products, I have this set up, some pictures of the candles. And here I decided, let me zoom out. I decided to keep it pretty basic. Let me zoom out a little more. You can see it all at one time. I think this one's just big enough to fit on the screen. Okay, so if you look at this whole flyer here for the candles, I have kind of like a welcome section, and then just a little bit of information about the type of jars and the sizes they come in. And I have some more pictures of the other jars, and then I have the bundle and save information. And I haphazardly tossed in scents may vary by season and collection. See my website for more available scents. Because the ultimate goal is to get them over to my website. Okay, this is the flash that makes them want to go, ooh, pretty, let me go look. Okay, and when you send this to them personally as a link to check out what's new, what's happening, because they have, you know, a party link open and you just wanted to make sure that they got the best bang for their buck, there are so many ways that you can spin this to send this out to your customers. It is versatile. It is simple. It is chaos proof. which is important for me because my life is chaos. Okay. Whiff box. On this one, I am keeping this simple because I also very important, want to send everybody over to my VIP page. So I want them to feel like they are missing out on special things because they are not a member. Okay? So here I did what's inside the whiff box, let them know that there's some exclusive items, good retail value, next level scent experience. It's only $35. It's new every month. Click here to join my VIP group for a special sneak peek to see what's inside. Cha-ching. Say they don't want to know what's inside. Say they want a surprise. Claim your whiff box here. Takes them right to the whiff box link. Well, once it's set up. But that's the idea inside of it, okay? Warmers. Here I just did a picture collage. You can change out the pictures as you so want. There's more than 130 warmers, and here I have top sellers. Great thing about top sellers, they're going to be different for everybody. You're going to have your company top sellers. You're going to have your personal top sellers. You're going to have your teammates top sellers. You can put whatever you want in here. You can push whatever top seller you want to be your top seller because you can. Okay. A little bundle reminder with a picture to help make it look pretty, and a couple more spaces for some mini warmers because we don't want to forget them. That price point, that's a good price point for somebody who's curious but doesn't necessarily want to commit. Okay, so you want to make sure you include those mini warmers. Top sellers, again, for the scents, I just did a cute picture that I had floating around for each one of the scents. And you can put the scent name there. And when this is all done too, each one of these scents, we can actually link directly to the scent if you want, or you can leave it just as a scent name and use like a link like this. I need to move that, that's really tiny. Shop wax here, okay? They click on that and you can have them land right into your page for wax on your website. Pick 6 and save, and then down here I have a list of the wax bars for this current catalog, but that's going to be changing because we're about to hit transition. Bulbs and accessories. So here you got your shop accessories link, and here's where I started getting a little tricky. Well, some of the other ones might have this too, but this page stops here and you'll see the light bulbs are split. There's a picture here that I slid up. It's hidden underneath there, and then this picture is there and it is hidden underneath this here. And I just zoomed in and I lined them up. So when you look at the preview, it goes cohesive, and I'll show you guys all of this and explain it to you. But here I got a little reminder about broken dishes, and I'm going to think maybe link this to the replacement dish tab on my website. Spare bulbs, stand spaces, just to show them that we have them. I kept this one pretty simple because they're just accessories, but you can make it way more fun if you want, especially if accessories are a big hit for you. The Scentsy Air collections, I have, let me zoom out because this one looks pretty good all by itself. Zoom. I can only zoom to 10%. There we go. Oh, almost too, yeah, it's too big to fit even there. Okay, so there is a lot of different types of air product. So we have our regular air, our tabletop, our solo, our Air Go and Air Go Plus, our Air Mini, our Air Quad, and our Air Purifier. That's a whole lot, okay? But we love them, right? So I wanted to make sure that this flyer really kind of had this nice, calm, pleasing, I need to check that out. And you know what, it works because I posted this over in my VIP group and I've had a couple of people comment on it, and normally it is crickets over there. So this just kind of like, it gives you a good visual of the product. It makes you want to go over to the website and see how much it costs. And that's the first step to getting them on the hook, right? So, and again, down here I have the Little reminder about the bundle and save, because you always, always, always want to push that upsell. The unplugged, I don't like this one very well right now. Not gonna lie. I'm a little upset with how it's sitting compared to the other ones, but I can fix it. So we got our unplugged, and we have fragrance flowers, the bundles, and my thing is it's just a little bland. I don't really like the pictures, I don't really like the format setup, and I'm really not digging the scent circle thing. I need to find some better pictures. It might be better once I just replace the pictures. See what happens. Laundry products. Down here, here's where this one's a little bit more complicated. There are a lot of layers flowing in this one. So I have like your, front page here and pictures, and then just it kind of highlights the product, okay? But I ran into the issue where, see how the pages split, and how it is the washer whiffs is split, the laundry liquid is split, the dryer discs and the dryer sheets, they're all split. They're all on this one page, along with their background and the text. And then they're all on that. Like, I had to cut and paste, and I just grabbed it, grouped it, cut it, pasted it to the next page, slid it into place, and zoomed in to make sure that I got it lined up. And when you zoom in, that happens. It jumps all over the place. It says, "Nuh-uh, you can't have me." Okay, so if we mega zoom in, you can see where this page splits. And it is kind of hard to tell that that is lined up. And that is because I copied and I pasted and then I zoomed in and I lined it up. Okay, the same here. This one looks a little bit more visible, but I will show you when we get over to the preview that it's not as noticeable as you might think once it is up and going. Even here, like that, I thought for sure that that line was going to show up, and it didn't. I was amazed. I was like, I'm digging this. After I figured out the settings, because I had some issues with the settings too. Diffusers. In the back of my mind, diffusers are sleek and bold. I also had the information about the bundle and save. Always add that. Always upsell. So yeah, I always feel like they're bold, so I put a big thick border around it. That's just me. I kept it simple, just to showcase that they're there. Okay. And to remind everybody that the shades and bases can be purchased separately too. Because a lot of people might look at that and be like, and if they don't already know, they won't realize that they can buy one and then buy a different shade later and flip-flop them out. Okay, but this little statement leads to that conversation or that assumption. So, cleaning. I did just same concept. Just some stuff to highlight it. Clean, simple, not overwhelming. I do need to add what is what on here, but it's fine. The body, need to find a good picture of a hand soap or something. What is body wash? The body wash. I need to find a good picture of the body wash. And then down in the plush, I have a spot for the club. Makes it look like he's driving up a little road delivered to your house. It turned out really cute. I kind of like it. Oh, darling. See, that's cute, right? Be a good one. I need to share that into my VIP group again. Betcha I gotta sign up. And then I have not started this yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. And then I got my collaborations. There we go, I got it. And licensed products in here. I just decided for my ease of benefit, I was going to put the same information that is on our catalog and avoid any pictures and just put the names of the collections up. Have a shop all that will link to the shop the collaborations link, and then each individual collection that is currently up, I'll have a link to it. And they can just click and they can go look for themselves. Because I know with me, I'd look at that and curiosity would get me. If I liked any of those brands, I'd go, huh, I wonder what they got. That's the way that works, okay? Sometimes simple curiosity, even my daughter said that was effective. She's like, well, which ones are there? I said, I don't know, you're going to have to go look. And she gave me that, like, touche, Mom, touche. Little bundle and save flyer, just so that it's all in one big visual price point if people like to look at it that way better for reference. I have a little thing for the Inspire collection that we currently have, the Valentine's Day collection. This got a lot of talk in my VIP group, even just shared as the entire flyer where they had to click on it and scroll through it. They dug it. It didn't even set well in the Facebook frame for the photo. It like picked some weird center section where you had like this girl and this and just a part of this flower, and you could see like the top corner of the cloth. It did not look good. I left it. I went with it, and you know what? It worked. So imperfect really does help. Like sometimes that I'm so myself, I don't even care. I wanted to share this and I'm sharing it. I don't care what this looks like. A lot of other people would delete that because they're like, I want it to look pretty and perfect. And no, don't do it, okay? Save yourself the hassle. People want to see you for being you. You guys are catching a little bit of me and me right now because I'm running on midday coffee. The Bloomy collection, I really liked how this one turned out. I don't know if it's because my eyes just bounce all over the place. I'm like, ooh, pretty, ooh, pretty. But I have my Bloomy collection that has all the photos up here in a nice little photo collage, clean, simple, streamlined, you know. People really like that these days. And I got the big pictures and stuff. I'm going to link each one of these texts to the item on my PWS. Clear down to the different colored dishes, okay? Because we don't normally promote that. This is the first time in 2 years that I've been here. This is the first time I've seen them really push mix and match dishes. So, I also have a spot for join. I kept this real simple. You can add more to it if you want. There's literally only one page. You just have to come in and you gotta click buttons first. Come in and click add a section, and then you can add whatever you want. You can remove this, put your own stuff up, whatever you want to do. Why you should host. Yeah, the same. I kept it simple. And that is how that all looks. Now, let's show you what it looks like in the preview. So I'm going to uncheck this box that says resize on mobile. I do not want it to do that. It will take all of those pictures and all of those layers and it will scramble them into chaos. And while we thrive in chaos, we don't need to promote it. Okay? Unclick this button, please. Uncheck. You guys see me click the button, right? No, it goes. Okay. So we do want to leave this include navigation bar on it because that gives you, you know, the basic web screen functions that Most websites would have. And when you open it up, let me turn my pen on. It's easier for me to scroll with this. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Opens up to our homepage. And we have fresh new scents, vibes, spoilers, keep scrolling, yeah. This will link and it'll go to the website. Now these here, like you know, most landing pages have a linky at the bottom. Okay. I chose to put one. You don't have to use this. But I'm going to take each one of these and I'm going to link them to the page. Okay. So that is the first page. That's what it looks like. That's what we see here. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to click the menu button. And here is why you wanted to label all of those pages to match your web page. Because now it's the same. This now looks like this is your personal flyer for your website, a deeper dive, a VIP connection. Follow me? Okay? Makes them feel special. You're giving them a little bit more than anybody who just lands on their page. You're giving them something nobody else is getting. Okay? People like that inclusiveness. My son's over there pretending he's dying on the couch or something. It's quite comical. All right. So let's look at the laundry products because that was the one I had pointed out the different pages. Scroll down. See that main picture. Can't even tell. Look at that. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Sometimes I impress myself. Oh, I need to fix that. See this right here? Did you guys catch that? You see how fast I see that? Okay. I think that looks good, right? Like I said, each one of these, they come in here, they look at it, and they'll click on it, they'll go. If not, they come back up here. And they can go to the next one. So, that looks really good. Yep, legible, pretty. Now, the reason why we clicked the, or unclicked, I guess, the resize on mobile up here. This is the web screen. This is the mobile. So now this is what it's going to show up looking like on your phone. So we'll go back to the home page. Look how it, yeah, see, that looks nice. And you're like, oh, and if you have those pictures in there, they come down here, click, it takes them right to it. Then they realize there's this navigation bar up here for them to figure out where they're going if they wanted to go back. And I should put a back button at the end of each one of those pages and send them right back to the home screen. I can do that. I'm going to do that. Not right now, but I'm going to do that. So I got the home page, consultant info. Let's look at this warmer of the month page. Pops right up. I fix this. Not the whole photo. I know. I got so many photos for that thing. Thank you to everybody who takes all of these amazing photos, by the way. You guys are my rock. I would be lost without you. The candle one looks really, really good. With box. Well, now looking at that, I kind of feel like it needs a little bit more. Maybe we should draw more attention to the VIP group thing. and do another section so it fills up more of the page. See, I'm getting ideas. You guys help me. Don't even know it. Haven't even watched it yet, and you're already helping me. What else? Let's check this one out, because this... Yep. Let me open that up, and they're like, alright, cool, I dig it, right? It's good. It's a great idea. So I'll show you how we looked at the clean. Okay. I guess we... Let's pop up. Yeah. Yep. So that's how that ends up looking once it will be published. Okay. So you can get a feel, like you see where I'm going with this. If you got that link, you'd be like, I need to check that out. I need to check that out. And then the next thing you know, you have traffic over to your PWS. So I'm going to close this, and I am going to click the 4 squares underneath my face and go into my grid view so I can do my selecting. And this is why today I'm working on the web browser and not in the app. Okay. So let's say I have a customer who asked me about the Valentine's Day collection. I have this now created. I can come over here. I can click it. I can hit Control C, copy it. Come up to my untitled web design. I prefer to do it all from the grid view. That's my preference. And once I'm over here, I can hit Control V and paste it. And you got to give it a second, because that was a lot of information. And sometimes it doesn't work. But you do have to wait, because if you don't, you will put 30 of them on the page. Patience. See, it's there. I'm still going to give it a second, because I don't trust that it's fully loaded, and it might irritate me. Okay, so when you paste this way, or any way like that onto Canva, you're going to get this extra web page. Just delete it. You don't need it. So now I have this guy, right? He is over here. Somebody asked me about the Valentine's Day collection. Say somebody just asked me about this, just the mini warmer, right? Well, I can very easily, you've seen how fast I did that, come over here, do all that, and I can publish that and send them the link and be like, here's the whole collection, honey. Please check it out. Let me know if you need any help whatsoever. This collection is off the hook. Makes an impact, right? I feel special if I got that. And I know about sales. I'm normally the person sales don't work on. My brain knows all the tricks. And I spot them. Sometimes I give them a run for their money and really make them work to try to sell me something. Yeah, I am that one. Why? Because I've been on the other end of it, and sometimes it's just good fun. Okay, so yeah, you can do that with anything. You could do that for your fundraisers. You could launches, parties, just because it's there. Makes me happy. I'm excited about it. I cannot wait to have it all up and running for our new catalog. So now that I went over all of the yada, let's show you how to link it, right? So we're going to come first to our homepage. And I'm only going to do 1 or 2 of these because there's a lot to link. And you don't need to watch me do all 25 pages and 900 or so of these that I decided to do because I go big or go nowhere. Okay, so very first thing I want to do is add my website to this one. Click here to shop directly on my website. So if this is my homepage and I want them to shop directly on my website, I'm going to come over to my website, which is why I have to flip back and forth between pages. Makes it easier. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to copy it off of the bar, and I'm going to make sure that I have highlighted, at least selected. You can do it as long as you have this, okay? You need this. And you can, after you select it, you can hit Control K, or you can hit the More button, and then hit the link button, or look for this little icon, because sometimes it is up in this bar here. It wanders. Click link, and did you notice that the names of all of the pages popped up? We'll get to that in a second, because they just disappeared again. And they'll do that every single time. It makes me mad. Right. So Control D in that space, and display mode, link, right? Now that page is linked directly to my website. Which one's this say? It says warmer of the month. Okay, so now we're going to click on this one. We are going to hit the More button, scroll down to where it says link, and we are going to scroll. This happens to be on page 4. We're going to hit link. Now I'm going to come over and I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to grab the one for warmers. I'm going to hit More, scroll down to link, scroll down to warmers. When it pops up, I'm going to click OK. All right, and I'll do that there. And now we are going to work on this one. So I'm going to come over here, and I am going to come down to collections, and I'm going to click the Scented Warmer of the Month, and grab my landing page link by hitting Control C after I highlight it, coming back over to my Canva page, clicking the More button after I highlight the text I want to link, scrolling down to link. It didn't register. And pasting it. And my face is in the way, so we're going to move me over here. Thank you. And we're going to click done. And now that is linked. So I'm going to come back up here to the preview button and show you. Legitimately show you. Because I can. So scroll down on our home page, click. Boom. Right to my website. I'll come back over here and show you again. We're going to scroll down and say, oh, warmers, I love warmers. We'll check this out. Click on the warmer. Boom. Right to that page. Okay? So just so long as you take the time to link it, it's going to lead them everywhere they want. It now becomes an interactive experience at their fingertips, total convenience for them, zero commitment. shop smarter. Shop with me. Shop Scentsy, right? This is what you're gonna have to do to simplify everything, to make one platform work for you across the board. Because now that I have this created, I can even do more with this. I can open up another Canva template, okay, and say I want to make just a flyer to share in my Facebook group. Something simple, something, but I want to use the same stuff. I can come over and click and copy these, whatever pieces of it I want to carry over so that it stays the same. I can hit Control C, take it over to the different tab, and plop it right down on the page. It might need resized a little bit, but it's the same thing, okay? Same thing, same idea, different outreach, different audience, different output, more reach. Same thing, just utilized differently in different areas for different purposes. That is how you work smarter and not harder. That is how you're going to reduce the chaos while still bringing customers what they want, how they want it.